extreme of
Hmm.
anything is very bad. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's how I
definitely.
landed up uploading videos on my channel. Tell me about yourself. That when did you get this bug of creating your YouTube channel and how this happened?
I was making sentences related to vocabulary, new idiom phrases. So
Hmm.
that's how my I started. I found myself I'm going into it. So I started to engross into the language more, and gradually I started to talk to the people. I can read, I can write, but I was not good at speaking. Even I'm a bibliophile. I love to read books, writing, journaling. So that.
When did you went? Then we feel whether it is right or wrong. So it's kind of
Hmm.
understanding. Okay.
Hmm.
हम चाय में
Hmm.
नमक क्यों नहीं डालते और सब्जी में नमक क्यों डालते हैं? This is just
Hmm.
like that.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Lalita. How
How are
was
you, ma'am?
your day? It's evening, so whole day. How it was? Was it very hectic for you, or it was just comfortable? You were chilling today. I see the
Yeah,
sun is
actually,
keeping there.
yeah,
Good day,
as you can see, actually nowadays it's a holidays going on because his exam has finished recently, and that's why holidays going on. So obviously days is going little bit hectic
Okay, because
because
he's there at
you
home.
never know. Yeah, because you never know.
Children are children. So how many
Yeah,
kids do
and
you have? Is he the only one?
yes, I have only one son.
Okay, how old is he?
6. He is 6
Okay,
years.
6. And your name is Nakshatra. Yes? Okay, fine, fine. So shall I talk with your mama?
Yes, you can go. Yes, yes. 59 हो गया. Yes, you
Okay,
can take
Lalita.
for some.
So I think
Yeah,
we are meeting for the
yeah.
very first time. And as
Yes,
you mentioned that you recently started your YouTube channel. So
yes.
please introduce yourself so
Yes,
that
yes, yes, ma'am.
you.
I love, it means I have been waiting to meet you since a very long time when I created. So a thought came in my mind to send you a request and you accepted very early. And so I'm very thankful. Firstly, seriously, I'm very thankful to you and to means accepting my request. And now, as you already know my name, I am Lalita. And I was born and raised in Uttarakhand, but now it has been 6 years. We are living in Noida because my husband is working here. And my qualifications, I have done my master's in English literature, and after that, I did B.Ed.
Mhm.
After B.Ed, I did a job also. I was a teacher. I used to teach. But now it has been 6 years. I'm not teaching in any school because I have a kid. And it has been 2 years. I had started to learning this language because I was preparing for some government exam, and that's how my interest is created towards this language journey. And that's how I started to learn this language, connect to the people, started to connect to the people. And that's why recently I have created my own channel with the name of Let's Learn and Grow Together with Larita. And yeah, and that's all about me. If you want to ask anything, you can ask.
No,
And
it's
I want to know something about yourself for you
yeah,
also.
yeah, certainly. I'll
Oh,
introduce myself. So my name is Manju Mishra, and I'm connecting with you from Lucknow, so-called the city of Nawabs, the capital city
yes,
of Uttar Pradesh.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And if you talk about my qualification, so I completed my master's. And after completing my education, I started teaching and I became an educator. So
yeah.
for past 34 years, I have been teaching. But yeah,
Okay,
for 2 years, past 2 years, I have been taking online classes because now I'm a retired teacher. Okay.
okay,
So I'm
okay,
just freelancing, sitting at home
okay.
and taking classes on my pace.
Online.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And
Yeah.
if you talk about my hobbies, so you can better understand if I'm a teacher. So teaching is my passion. And
Yeah.
apart from this, I love gardening too.
Okay.
Yes, I love gardening
Great.
and different kind of plants. I want to know about them. So yeah, that's pretty much about me. If you have any
Okay.
specific questions, yes, feel free to ask.
Okay, okay, great, great. Love to know about you. Means you are a teacher, as I already mentioned. Means I have seen some of your videos, and I know a little bit about your journey. Means it's been a long time. Means you are teaching in the teaching field since a very long time, like 30 years. So what you feel like that time you taught like as a grammar or as a English, or now I think you started to teach speaking to the people like communication skill. So what is the difference
Yeah.
between them? Or
Yeah, see,
what?
offline teaching and online teaching. First, leave about English or leave about any subject. It's
Yes.
quite different. Okay,
Yeah.
taking offline classes. So I was a regular teacher in a regular institute. So that had a
Hmm.
different kind of chores all the time, like different kinds of functions, seminars,
Hmm.
examinations,
Every day.
tests,
Hmm.
functions, parents
Hmm.
teachers meeting. So it was a huge task. Okay, like
Yes.
we were
Yes.
never ever free for thinking anything about ourselves. That was
Hmm.
the time
Except
period
Sunday.
for nearly
Hmm.
31
Hmm.
years. And as you said that
Hmm.
you were also a teacher, so you can better understand. And as
Hmm.
we become
Hmm.
more and more senior, so the
Yes.
responsibilities come on our shoulders more. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's how I
Yeah.
was overburdened when I was in the institution. But now when I'm freelancing, so
Okay.
your question was you were teaching in the school and now you are teaching English
Yes.
and you have switched on to
Yes.
communication skills you are imparting. So
Yes. Yes.
actually, like I'm imparting communication skills as well as grammar, both. Okay,
Yes.
English
Okay.
is
Okay.
my core of
Okay.
interest. So I always feel like whatever comes to my mind, and I feel that somebody will get benefit out of it. So may it be words, may it be the part of literature, may it be part of language, may it be about a spoken English. Okay, so I just try to record a small video or record a conversation video, and then I upload on my channel. But yeah, I felt that these conversation videos are being loved more by the viewers. When I was
Hmm.
uploading grammar videos, people were not that very interested. And I see that there are many teachers, many videos, those who have been
Hmm.
very regular and consistent for so long. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So there are
Hmm.
plethora of contents on YouTube. So
Hmm.
it's a huge
Hmm.
competition for everyone.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
But still, for
Hmm.
me, I started my YouTube channel for the sake of making myself engaged. And
Hmm.
somewhere I can say having healthy atmosphere, having
Hmm.
like my mind to be occupied. That was
Hmm.
important
Hmm.
because in the past
Hmm.
I was very much occupied, and all of a
Hmm.
sudden after retirement I was very much free. So extreme of
Hmm.
anything is very bad.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I
Definitely.
landed up uploading videos on my channel. Tell me about yourself. That when did you get this bug of creating your YouTube channel and how this happened?
Okay. Actually, as I already mentioned, I have been learning this language since a very long time. When I started, actually after B.Ed, I cleared my seated. I cleared my both seated, and I thought, okay, now I will again join a school or somewhere. But when I was preparing for some government exams, so I was preparing literature, vocabulary, grammar, all the portions. Obviously, it's a literature. I can say that's a sum up of a summary of all the exams. Like vocabulary is a part of grammar is a part, or literature is a part. So when I was preparing, so I felt my interest was going to the language compared to the literature language more. When I was reading, when I was writing, when I was making sentences related to vocabulary, new idiom phrases. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I started. I found myself I'm going into it. So I started to engross into the language more, and gradually I started to talk to the people. I can read, I can write, but I was not good at speaking. Even though still I'm a learner,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm because of the practice, so I am able to means speak, or I can tell my thoughts what's going on means my mind. So now it's going better. And so that's how when I was preparing and I started to connect to the people through Skype, through Zoom apps, some YouTubers also, so that I can see how I'm doing when I was taking sessions like video call on video call. So that's how I started to do connect to the people through video call.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started, the moment I started to create such kind of things to connect to the people, so
Mm-hmm.
then I thought, okay, let's, I mean, should I also start to my own? Because whatever knowledge I have, because I have, means I'm from the literature background, and after that, I prepare for some exams, vocabulary, grammar. So, means I also did, even, I'm a bibliophile. I love to read books, writing, journaling. So that's how a thought came in my mind, and I started. It has been almost 20 or 21 days, and last month I created my channel. And yeah, that's how I started my journey, and it's going on. And I love to do whatever I'm doing.
Oh,
Every day I create, yeah.
so are you uploading videos every day on your channel?
Not every day. Actually, it's a conversational video most of the time I make, or sometimes solo also. But recently I have created, but not every day, twice or thrice, at least thrice or four videos in a week. But
Oh,
yeah, every day I upload some vocabulary, idiom phrases, something like that, so
oh,
that I can get
lovely.
that touch. Yeah,
It's lovely, lovely.
yeah.
So
So
yes,
that's how.
what plan do you have today? Do you have any specific topic to discuss? or
Yeah, means actually for you means obviously when I know you are a teacher of a grammar of now you are speaking taking because I know and I have seen also some of your videos with someone other YouTuber. So I want to just ask some questions which I have in my mind love like what you feel like you are a teaching grammar also or speaking. So what is the difference between them and how we can combine them? Because a lot of people have this question. Okay, if I'm not good at grammar, so means can I able to learn this language? Or somebody says okay I can speak but my grammar is not good so that's why I'm not feeling comfortable when I speak in front of the people. I'm facing difficulty when I connect my thoughts or ideas because of they don't have knowledge of the connectors, how they can connect the thoughts, linking, how they can link the thought. So, what you feel or what you want to suggest to the people who are watching this video, what is the role of grammar and what is the role of speaking, the skill they are developing. So, what is the relation between them and how they can overcome the fear of the grammar, especially?
Right. Right. A very, very crucial question and very important question. I would
Hmm.
really love to answer this question. Uh, of course, people have a great fear about grammar, that how can I use so many rules are there, so many
Hmm.
tenses are there, so many three forms of verbs I need to learn, and how can I just frame my own structure correctly?
Hmm.
And we being Hindi speaking people, we always
Hmm.
try to translate everything word by word. Like if I
Hmm.
suppose if I want to say
Hmm.
मेरा सिर चक्कर खा रहा है,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
people start joining each
Trans-
word like subject,
Hmm.
mera,
Hmm.
I, sir,
Hmm.
my
Hmm.
head
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
chakkar
Hmm.
khana, eating circle,
Hmm.
maybe
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
how they
Maybe,
can
yeah,
end
yeah,
up
it can
making
happen.
sentence.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But Hindi and English doesn't go the same. If I have to say my
Hmm.
mera sar chakkar kha raha hai, in English I can't say my head is eating circle. I have to
Hmm. Hmm.
know the correct
Yes,
word, correct term for
yes,
that, and
yes.
then I can
Vocab.
use. It's simple. I'm feeling dizzy. Simple,
Hmm. This
yes,
is, yeah.
but
Giddy,
still
yeah, yeah.
we try to
Hmm.
translate it word by word. So first thing,
Hmm.
English and Hindi, they have their different accent, different beauty, different rules to use. Okay, like
Hmm.
subject
Hmm.
verb agreement we have studied in English. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
that is
Hmm.
important for English, we
Hmm.
feel it is important in
Hmm.
Hindi too, but we
Hmm.
don't realize because Hindi is our native language.
Hmm.
And when
Hmm.
people say how can we learn English and why English is important,
Hmm.
grammar especially, not English,
Hmm.
grammar is
Hmm. Hmm.
important.
Hmm.
So I want to say, see, grammar is important for us because we are from Hindi medium background, or we are surrounded by all Hindi speaking people. Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
we are not surrounded by all English speaking people.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
somewhere
Hmm.
you are in America, you are in London, and people are
Hmm.
speaking in English,
Hmm.
you don't have to think of that it is right or
Right.
wrong. Yeah, but
Yes.
sometimes when
Good.
we speak like when did you went, then we feel whether it is right or wrong. So we
Hmm.
need to
Hmm. Hmm.
know that yes, when did you went is wrong, and when the
Hmm.
basic concept is clear
Hmm.
that when we
Hmm.
use do, does, did, second form of
Hmm.
verb will not be used, base form of verb will
Hmm.
be used. And
Hmm.
this is
Hmm.
called
Hmm.
grammar. It is
Gram.
not
Hmm.
a kind of different subject, it's kind of
Hmm.
understanding. Okay,
Hmm.
हम चाय में
Hmm.
नमक क्यों नहीं डालते और सब्जी में नमक क्यों डालते हैं? This is just
Hmm.
like that. We have
Hmm.
to
Yes.
understand that कि
Yes.
चीनी और
Yes.
नमक का क्या importance है. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So grammar is important for us. If we understand grammar, then it becomes easy to find out our own faults, because there
Hmm.
can be slip of tongue while speaking. Okay,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
ultimately we'll landed up knowing that we made some mistake, and next time
Hmm.
we can correct it. So that's where
Hmm.
I think the importance of grammar lies. And when it comes to spoken English, if you are
Hmm.
so determined that whole day you can immerse yourself in English, you can only
Hmm.
listen to English contents, you can only watch
Hmm.
English movies,
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
even watching Hindi movies by keeping the
Hmm.
subtitles on in English,
Hmm. Hmm.
then it's fine. You need not to learn
Hmm.
grammar rules separately.
Yours.
Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
But where do we have
Yes.
time?
Hmm.
Especially being we Indian ladies, we are time deprived. We don't have
Hmm.
time so much
Hmm.
for ourselves. We can do
Hmm.
so many things for our families, for
Every.
husband, for
Yes.
in-laws, for children. But for us,
Yes.
when it comes to give 5 minutes,
Ignore. Yeah.
yeah, we just miss it out. Okay.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
then if we understand grammar, simple
Hmm.
rules, then
Hmm.
we understand speaking also nicely and correctly we
Hmm.
can speak. So for
Hmm.
accuracy, I think grammar is important. And
Hmm.
when it comes that if you learn all the rules, then only you start speaking, that is also not important.
Hmm. Hmm.
Forget about
Hmm.
accuracy, forget about right and wrong. First, you start speaking, but
Hmm.
gradually try to improve day by day.
Hmm.
Hmm,
Hmm.
that is important. This is what I
Hmm.
feel. You are living in Noida, okay, and you are
Hmm.
trying
Hmm.
to learn this language. Then for
Hmm.
you, you are getting to some extent, you are getting atmosphere in Noida. Think about
Hmm.
people, those who are in rural areas. You might have
Hmm.
seen videos of English with the Hati ma'am. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So
Yes.
think of
Yes,
that
I.
lady. If she could have
Hmm.
not learnt certain grammar rules, certain
Hmm.
idioms, so how could have achieved where she is today?
Hmm.
Okay. Because she is
Hmm.
in a typical rural area. People even
Hmm.
don't speak Hindi there.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
So there, if we
Yes.
know grammar, then I feel that we can become better speaker also.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, obviously, I'm totally agree with you. Means I just want to add something here. Like you are saying, obviously, when we have a knowledge, good knowledge or sound knowledge of a grammar, so we feel more confident when we speak.
Right, right.
And the thing is that you already mentioned here, like if we are surrounding with the people, like if you have a surrounding with the people, or if we are every time we are immersing ourselves into the language, so that time we can naturally learn speaking. So that time we don't need to bother about the grammar because we are in the surrounding where we are naturally learning. Every time we are listening, we are watching, and we are speaking. Even though we are making mistake, but we are not bothering about that.
Right, right, right. Uh,
But we are choosing the
do
another
we
path.
do we not make mistakes in Hindi? We make mistakes
Hindi,
in Hindi
obviously.
too,
Yeah,
but nobody
yeah, yeah.
cares about it. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
But if
yes.
you speak
Yeah.
something wrong, people start pointing out, ah, she
Hmm.
started speaking English. She doesn't know ABCD of it, and now she's
Yes,
speaking English.
yes, yes, yes,
So,
obviously.
yeah,
Yeah. Grammar
yeah,
is a part. Yeah.
yeah.
Means
So
I
that's
also feel like that when we are not learning grammar, like the people who are learning or who are living in a UK or USA, so they are learning by they are immersing themselves into it every time they are getting the
they're
environment.
totally into this
Yeah.
language only. Yes.
Yes. So they don't need to learn grammar or anything. But we people, like at this point of time, we are learning this language. Or if we try, or if we think, okay, I have to just immerse myself into this language, or I don't know, I will not care about the grammar. So obviously, I personally feel like that I will feel diffident
Right, right.
because somewhere is going in my mind. Okay, I don't have any knowledge of the grammar, so maybe I'm making some mistake. Even though I was not making, but still there is a fear, subconscious mind going in my mind.
But we don't have to fear about mistakes. If we
Yeah.
want to become a better speaker and if we
Hmm.
want to learn this language, so first thing is that we just have to leave our fear of making mistakes, embrace your
Hmm.
mistakes, and start
Hmm.
speaking with mistakes, with broken
Hmm.
English, but
Hmm.
gradually, yes, try to improve. Every day, if one thing you improve, then in 30 days, you will improve 30 things, isn't it?
Hmm.
So it's a long
Yes.
journey. And these days, people have all many things, like you said, Skype, many
Hmm.
applications are there.
Online.
Yes,
Hmm.
online applications are there. Then
Hmm.
schools, railway station, airport, hospital, wherever you go, you have this kind
Hmm.
of culture, this kind of atmosphere. Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
people
Hmm.
interact in Hindi and English both. So if you
Hmm.
start in
Hmm.
English, the other side person will start in
Hmm.
English with you.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
earlier
Hmm.
it was not that kind of
Not. Yes.
environment,
Yes. Yes.
especially when I was a
Same,
student.
same. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Even for me also, even though I never try to take some good opportunity in my life because there is a fear in my mind. Okay, means I did all my education from the Hindi medium,
Mhm.
so it's means obviously, and we don't have basic English. We can say, okay, where are you going? Basic things. But when it comes to speak on a particular topic, like it's extempore, so that we feel like that there is a means it's very difficult to us to convey our thoughts that time, and we never try.
Yes, and if a specific topic you are trying to attempt, then
Hmm.
naturally we have to
Hmm.
have knowledge and data about that topic. Then
Hmm.
only we can
Hmm.
speak about.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm. Hmm.
today, what is her name? Sunita Williams landed
Hmm.
on the earth,
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
after
Hmm. Hmm.
9 months
Yes.
of a struggle.
No,
Okay,
yes.
so
Yes.
if you have watched this whole news, you know
Hmm.
about it, and somebody wants to discuss this topic with you, then probably you
Hmm.
can explain it very well. And if you
Hmm.
haven't even heard that's who is Sunita Williams, who
Yes.
is she, where had she gone, why did she land up on
Yes.
the earth
Yes.
today,
Yes.
why
Yes.
9 months
Yes.
she took, you have no
Yes.
data, no idea, then you can't speak about that
Speak.
topic. So very
Yes. Yes.
especially it is important to diversify our knowledge, to
Yes.
increase our knowledge, to have
Hmm.
more of
Hmm.
data. And for that,
Hmm.
listening, reading helps a lot.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Totally agree. Means
great.
obviously, when we want to, if we want to discuss any topic, so the first thing which we should have a knowledge of a particular topic. If we have a knowledge, so obviously we can steal the word, we can take the vocabulary, but at least we should have some context.
Right, right.
We should aware about the word. Suppose if I'm going to describe a toy, so obviously we should have some vocabulary related it, so that at
Yes.
least I can describe the toy.
Yes, at least I should know the name of the toy, what that toy is
Yes.
called.
What
These
is,
days, we
yes.
have ample of toys in the market, and every
Yes.
toy
Yes.
has a different name based on some
Yes.
certain cartons, certain
Yes.
things. So, and for us, we had just clay toys in our childhood.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
and
Yes.
these days,
Yes. Yes.
robotic toys and so many
Lot
things
of.
are there. Actually,
Yes. Yes.
lot
Yes.
of
Yes.
material. If
Yes.
you go, so expensive
Yeah.
toys these
Yes.
days
Yes.
kids
Yes.
have. Yeah,
Plethora, yeah, yeah. Means nowadays people and every kids, because it's a environment kind of, means we cannot deny with the things, because it's a technology or it's a advancement, and we have to live with that. There's some plus point or some minus point of each and every generation, which I feel this is a plus point or some minus also. So yeah, means it is.
right, right, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, tell me, how do you manage your YouTube channel? Because your child is too small, I see. Does he let you do your work?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I manage. That's why I'm juggling with the some work, obviously household chores, and some no, there is nobody in my home. And suppose somebody is on the door, so I have to go and I have to open the door. I have to talk with them, and then I have to take if some. But still, I'm managing to try to, because I loved it, and I was learning this language since a very long time. And then I thought, okay, let's try. And I am also trying to come out from my comfort zone on making such kind of videos. So, and the main thing is that I love to do that, whatever I'm doing.
Great, great. If you are
Yeah.
passionate about
And
doing anything, you will find
yes,
out means and ways to do it.
yes.
Yeah.
And now he's going to school. Actually, he's in class first, and soon he will go in class second.
Hmm.
But the thing is that when he goes to school, so obviously that time I get a time. I got no time. But the thing is that when they are in a home, when kids are in a home, so it's very difficult to engage them whole day.
Right, right. And
That time it's become difficult to me
they
to
want
manage all
attention,
this.
actually. They
They
want
want attention.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Every time,
that's
because
our
obviously they don't have anyone
And that's
except
our
me.
priority also. Actually,
Yes.
you are not in a
Yes.
joint family. I was
Yes.
blessed.
Yes.
I was in a joint family. So my mother-in-law was there. My brother-in-law, they were
Yeah.
there. So it was very
Yeah.
simple for me to raise my children. But these
Yes.
days, because of this, what is that, corporate sector job, kids
Yes.
are more
Nuclear.
engaged, and mostly both husband, wife, they are working. When both
Working.
parents are working, it's very
Yes.
difficult for kids also.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, to
And actually, kids are obviously, it's our responsibility and priority also, because if we cannot leave
it's
them
your
with someone,
choice.
and it's
You
very
have chosen
yes.
to become mother.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
obviously, obviously, and it's a means it's a blessing, which I feel,
yes,
ma'am, it's a
yes,
blessing. It's a
it is
great
a blessing.
blessing,
It is a
and
blessing,
very difficult.
undoubtedly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Totally agree. Means it's a
Mm.
blessing, which I feel every time. Obviously, we can manage some things if you can do, but obviously, priority are obviously the kids.
Please
And I
encourage
feel
me.
also actually they make busy all the time with you. Sometimes obviously they are becoming more naughtier, but most of the time I also feel, means you don't remember anything. You everything you forgot
Yes,
what's
we
going on,
forget
because
everything
every
when
time.
our kids are small because whole
Yeah,
time,
and
every time you have to think
they make
something
surprises.
related to your own
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
Yeah.
He also tried to give me means surprised me. Okay, now I did this, I did that. Mama, I want to play with you. I want to apply this one. Means every time it's a good time, which I feel personally. It's the time only even. And even now, I sometimes I feel also nostalgic when I remember his when he was 3 year or 2 year or 4 year. That time his activity was very different kind.
Yes, yes. It's
And now I miss.
you are missing those days.
Yeah, yes,
Every
those
day
days,
he was
and as
improving, he was
how
learning
time is
something.
going flying, and sometimes I feel like the time is going, and how is growing up. Soon he will be 7. So sometimes I also feel like this
Yes.
as a mother.
Yes, it's good
Yeah,
to see our
yeah,
kids,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
growing
yeah.
up, learning new things, becoming
Yes,
more
every time. Yeah,
responsible, and taking care
yes,
of us.
yes,
That's great. I saw the moment you joined this, he just came in the camera and then
yes,
started
yes,
talking to me. He was
yes.
wanting attention. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And
And
that's
he's especially such kind of kid which I feel every time he wants attention means he can talk with you or with anyone.
right. He's very
Some people
open up.
means
I
some,
see.
yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes
yeah,
children are very introvert kind of, but
yes.
yeah,
But he's not.
he's
Yeah,
not. He's not.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
special child. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay,
but
Lalita.
okay.
Do you have any
Yes,
more
ma'am.
questions, or we can wrap up the session?
Yes, we can wrap. Yeah, yeah. I took a lot of your time. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for
No, no, it's
joining me.
okay. It's
And
okay. We could
yeah,
have finished this session long back, but the electrician came to your house.
yeah,
Is the
yeah.
work done?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Work has
Oh,
done.
so
Actually,
quickly,
obviously,
you said
yes.
that you will take 10 to 15 minutes, but I think you got free after 5 to 6 minutes
Yes,
only.
actually, I have to do nothing, but I have to look after to Bhaiya and I
Yeah,
have to give.
yeah, yeah.
So, obviously, yeah,
Yeah, somebody
he came and just
outsider comes,
within a
then
5 or 7 minutes, he did it.
fine. Okay. So
Yeah,
lovely
yeah,
interaction,
yeah.
and we'll
Yes,
catch up
yes,
again. Till then, bye-bye,
yes. And next
Lalita.
time, yeah, yeah, we will connect one more
Yeah,
time. I want to,
take care.
yeah, take
Bye-bye.
your insight. Yes,
Bye,
thank you, ma'am.
Nakshatra.
Please say bye to ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, good night
Good night.
also. Good night.
Say good night. He is in the.
He's busy with mobile. Okay, fine, fine.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Bye bye.
Say
Bye.
bye. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
Lalita.
ma'am. Yes.
Bye.
Thanks.